again, draw the body up and along the ground, lifting your chin, curling with your toes, sending the hips away and the head down through your arms. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, and then bending your knees and sitting back down on your heels. Again, let's bring the body up and along the ground, lifting your chin, curling with your toes, sending the hips away and the head down through your arms. Come on forwards to a high plank, and bending your knees and sitting all the way back to your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting your chin, curling with your toes, sending the hips away and the head down through your arms. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, and then bending with your knees and gently sitting it back. And let's again draw the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting your chin up, curling with your toes. Press off into a nice long downward dog. Draw forwards and hold to a strong plank, bending your knees and sitting all the way back. And again, let's bring the body up and along the ground, lifting your chin, curling with your toes, sending the hips back and the head down through your arms. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, and then bending your knees and sitting all the way back. And again, bring the body up and along the ground, lifting your chin, curling with your toes and sending the hips back and the head down. Come on forwards and hold to a high plank, and bend your knees, sitting all the way back. Couple more times, drawing your body up and along the ground, lifting your chin, curling with your toes, stretching off into a nice long downward dog. Come forwards and hold into a strong high plank, and bending your knees and sitting all the way back. And one more time, bring the body up and along the ground. As you curl toes, staying in your downward dog and walking it off a little. Just becoming aware of your body today. Be aware of how your hamstrings feel, how the muscles are along the back of your legs, from your hamstrings down to your calves. And if you can, moving your hips just a little from side to side, waking up the back muscles. Now, if you come on down to your knees and place your right foot forwards. And let's today turn your right foot open. Place both of your hands to the inside of your foot. And just gently bending at the elbows, easing down for an inner thigh stretch around the very top of your hamstrings on that right leg. Press the body gently back up, turning your foot straight. Curl the toes and lift up your back knee and turn to the right, raising the right arm up. Coming into a calf stretch on the back leg. And then releasing your knee all the way back down upon the floor. And let's come up through the midline, raising your arms. Let's just take the right hand back behind the left, squeeze the space out behind your head. And then releasing your arms, come back, dig the heel in, sending your hips back a little, shoulders drawn back and down. And then let's lengthen down through the toes, pressing down and in towards the floor. And then drawing all the way back and up. Pressing down, breathing out. Breathing in as we come back on up. One more time, pressing down, breathing out. Breathing into arms all the way back down. Pop back against the back knee. Dig the heel in, draw your toes back. Shoulders drawn back and down. Then stretching away. Pressing your toe downwards towards the floor. And then drawing all the way back. Again, breathing out to press down. Breathing in to draw back. One more time, breathing out to press down. And breathing in to draw back. And then rounding up through your back again. And let's come around onto your back. So if you can just place your feet into touching distance. And just to begin with here, open your body out to the earth. And just give a couple of rocks with your lower back, just forwards and backwards. Notice how the lower back feels for you today. And when you settle, feel that you've settled into neutral. And let's bring the shoulders to pinch a little and draw them down. Just draw the shoulders up towards your ears, set them back and slide them down. And then on that final one, slide your shoulders a little bit further down. Okay, now taking a long deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out of your mouth, blow the breath out with a little energy and engage the core center of your body. On your in-breath, let's breathe in, let the ribs widen, the tummy remain flat. As you breathe out, let's pull on up through the core center of your body, connecting through the midline of your body. And again, take a deep breath in, ribs widen. And as you breathe out, let's pull up from the pelvic floor to the transverse abdominis muscle. You might feel your waist drawing in a little bit tighter. And let's start today with our shoulder bridge. Take a lovely long deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's work the lower back upon the floor, keeping the back up and away from the ground, and travel up onto your shoulders. Breathing in at the top, and then breathing out to lower your back, vertebrae by vertebrae, back down into the ground. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, engage the core, peel the back away from the ground. Try not to clench your buttocks. Breathing in at the top, and then breathing out to lower your back down into an imprint and back to neutral. Breathing in, breathing out as we ripple up through the spine. Come on up to your shoulders. Breathing in, and breathing out as you lower. Now today, if you'd like to carry on with this layer, please do. Otherwise, coming up for me, breathing out to lift. And when you get there, let's breathe out to lift one heel and breathe in to lower. Breathing out to raise the other heel into lower. Now at this point, if you can, try and keep the hip bones balanced. And try and also note that you're not clenching your buttocks really hard. Breathing out, engaging with the core. Breathing in. Now you can again stay at this stage, or I'm going to go to a long lever. So I'm going to breathe in to lift and straighten the leg, long lever, and then breathe out to lower the leg down, breathing in to raise it up, breathing out to lower your leg down, then breathing in, bend your knee, breathing out, lower the foot and change the other way, breathing in to lift and straighten the leg, breathing out, lower the leg away from the body, breathe in, raise it up. Lock into the core as you press the leg away. Breathing in, bend the knee. And breathing out, change legs. You will feel the glutes working on this one. Breathing in to lift and straighten. Breathing out, send the leg away. Breathing in, raise it up. Breathing out, send the leg away. Really engage the core. Breathing in, bend the knee. Breathing out, land your foot. Breathing in to lift and straighten the leg. Breathing out, send the leg away. Breathing and raise it up. Breathing out, send the leg away. Breathing in, bend your knee. Breathing out, place the foot down. Take a deep breath in. And then breathing out to lower your back all the way down and upon the ground. And then bring both of your hands back behind your head. Let your elbows fall out to the floor. As you breathe in through your nose, not the chin. And as you breathe out of your mouth, let's raise the upper body. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out, engaging with the core as you lower. Breathing in to nod the chin. Breathing out, locking into the core as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, engaging with the core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, engaging with the core to lift. Breathing in, stay. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Now you can stick with this today, or move your knees together and just drop them over to the right. Breathing in, nod the chin. And breathing out, raise your upper body, engaging with your core. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to lower. Let's do that again. Stay on the same side. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lift. Breathing in. And then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, pulling up through the core center to lift. Breathing in. And then breathing out as you lower. Now let's change it over to the other side. Drawing your knees across and over towards the left. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, lifting your upper body centrally. Breathing in. And breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lift. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, engage the core as you lower. One more time. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, pull up through the midline of your body as you lift. Breathing in and breathing out as we lower. Then replace your feet. Let's come all the way over onto your hands and your knees. Okay, now I'm going to come on down for dolphin today. So I'm going to clasp the fingers together. And I'm on my knees at the moment, but pulling up on your bottom rib. As you drive your body weight forwards, breathing out, and then breathing in to send your hips back. Breathing out, engaging the core as you come forwards, and breathing into your back. If you feel a little bit stronger, curl the toes and push your hips into the air. And breathing out as you come forwards, breathing in, send your hips back. Breathing out as we come forwards, and breathing in, sending it back. Again, breathing out as you come forwards, breathing in, sending the hips back. Again, locking into the core as you come forwards, breathing in to draw back. Couple more here, breathing out to press forwards, breathing in to draw back. One more time, breathing out, and breathing in, drawing back. And then lower down and upon your knees. Now today I'd like to work into thread the needle as an exercise. So for this exercise, I'm working my hand beneath my body, and as I rotate, I'm looking over my shoulder, and then coming back, changing sides. So what we want to try not to do is bend the supporting arm. So the supporting arm has a micro bend to it, but you're not stooping down to the floor. My hand is going to stay in touch with the ground all the way, and as I rotate, I'm looking upwards towards the ceiling, and then drawing back. And as you go beneath, breathe out, engaging with your core, and breathing in to draw back. It's quite a subtle position. Breathing out, drawing through, breathing in. I know it's very tempting to bend the supporting elbow to try and get deeper, but I don't really want kicking out your left leg. And slide under with your left arm, lowering your ear and your shoulder to the ground if you can. Into rolling back here. So if you'd like to use a cushion underneath your back or a band around your feet, place that in now. And then let's take a nice deep breath in, letting your ribs widen. As you breathe out, let's pull back through your belly, start to curve your lower spine. Breathing in, and breathing out to engage with your core and sit the body up nice and tall. And again, deep breath in, ribs widen. And as you breathe out, let's lower your body carefully back. Breathing in and breathing out. So you don't need to go all the way back if that's not good for you today. Deep breath in. As you go back though, if you do feel good to, lower your back carefully into an imprint. Breathing in. And then breathing out to engage with your core and sit all the way back up. Again, deep breath in, breathing out, and we're lowering your body carefully backwards. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging your core, sitting your body up nice and tall. Deep breath in, breathing out as you lower your body back. Breathing in, breathing out to engage with your core and sit the body up. Again, deep breath in, breathing out as we lower the body carefully back and down. Breathing in and then breathing out to engage with your core and lift the body back up. Deep breath in, breathing out, lowering your body carefully back. Breathing in. Breathing out, drawing all the way back on up. Let's take one more time, breathing in, breathing out to lower your body into that lovely imprint. If you can go back, breathing in, and then breathing out to slowly draw your body back up. Okay, and then land your feet to the floor, bring your hands back behind you, opening out your shoulders, and as we dip back into our hands, breathing in. As we push out of the ground, breathing out. Breathing in, dipping back. And then breathing out, giving a good strong push away from the ground. And today, again, really lovely controllable position, carry on. If you feel you can straighten your legs, then pressing and pivoting up onto your heels and pushing your toes down into the floor, and then lowering your body back. As we lift here, breathing out, hips draw forwards, and breathing into lower back. Breathing out to engage with your core, pressing away, and breathing in as you lower. Breathing out and engage with the core as you lift, and breathing in as you lower. Good, and again, really connect through that core center of your body. Whichever one you're working on today. Two more. If you're dipping, breathing in to go back, out to come forwards. Last one. And relax. Alright, let's give the shoulders a little bit of a stretch out. So lengthening out through with your fingers. And then as we reach on back. And then changing over. So trying to keep the gaze forwards, trying to keep the shoulders open and back, loving long spine, long neck, reaching you backwards. Okay, now let's come on in for the stretch. So I'm going your ear upon, pointing your toes and drawing down your top shoulder. As you raise the top leg, breathing out, pressing the leg away, and breathing into lower. Breathing out to engage with your core, send the leg away, breathing into lower. Then, if you feel okay, your balance is good, take away your hand support. Just popping it back behind your head. So you just might feel now that the core has to work just a little bit harder. So as you send the leg away, breathing out to press, breathing. Again, breathing out to press the leg away, breathing in. And again, locking into the core, breathing in as you lower. Breathing out to press the leg away, and into lower. One more time. Okay, now for the next one you can either remain down or you can place your head up. I'm going to bring the legs now just slightly forwards of your body. That's going to make the balance a little bit easier. I'm going to flex the feet. Top leg comes up to hip height. Then coming in for your front kick. Breathing in to draw forwards. Breathing out, point the toes, squeeze the backside on the way back. Breathing in as you draw forwards. And then breathing out, pressing back through the toes as you go back. And again, trying to keep your upper body really, really still. Really provide that strength from the core so that you don't roll backwards. Breathing out to press and squeeze the backside. Again, breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out to press back. Breathing in, flex as you come forwards. Breathing out to point the toes on the way back. Now, we're going to go back next time, and we're going to point the toes and keep the leg back. Then lift the leg a little way up, and then lower it back down. So again, trying to keep the hips front facing, try not to lean forwards or back. Little lift up and lower. Lock the core on, but breathe out to lift, into lower. Out to lift, into lower. And we should be feeling this into the glute medius muscle, okay, around the top of, on the upper layer of your top leg, just below your lower back. Breathing out to lift and lower. Breathing out, squeeze, lift and lower. Two more and lower. Just that little lift up and relax it down. Just soften the knees in. I'm going to take a quad stretch here. So if you take a hold of that top leg, deep breath in, and then breathing out. Let's draw the knee back. Okay, keep breathing. Try and relax the muscles as much as you can. Draw the knee back a little bit more. Popping your elbow just beneath your shoulder, we're going to come up into your side bend, opening back with your shoulders and your chest. As we come up to land on the side of your knee, breathing out, and we're reaching up past your ear, and breathing into lower back down. Breathing out, lifting through your waist, pressing it over, breathing in. Now you can stay there down on your elbow, or you can take it up onto your hand. Knees and chest open, line your hand up through to the foot that you're going to press down upon. And then as you reach it over, breathing out and stretching out of your waist. Breathing in as you lower it back down. So hips and shoulders open back. So you're facing the front all the way through. The body lines up with the long edge of your mat. Your nose and your navel face forwards. Trying not to let your body push backwards or forwards. Breathing out as we reach, stretching out into your waist. Breathing in as you lower. And again, draw your hips to draw forward so you've got that lovely symmetrical lining through your body. Last couple coming up. Breathing out as you reach into lower. One more time. subtle change there. How your core has to respond to hold you there. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in to lower. And again, breathing out to press the leg away. In as you lower. Really engage with the core as you lift. Breathing into lower. And again, pressing away through the toes. In as you lower. And again, breathing out. Let's lift. Breathing into lower. Chin lifted here. Good. One more time. Breathing out. Press. And lower. Okay. And then just propping your head up, maybe. Or you can leave it down if you prefer. Bring your legs slightly forwards here, so it'll make your balance just a little bit stronger. Top leg up to hip height, so you want to be able to work that leg forwards, breathing in, and then breathing out, point your toes as you go back. Breathing in, flexing with your foot. Breathing out, point your toes, squeeze back side on the way back. Breathing in, coming forwards, and breathing again. Engage with your core as you go back. Breathing in, flex forwards. Breathing out, point the toes on the way back. And again, breathing out, flex forwards. Breathing out, squeeze the back side on the way back. Breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, pressing back. And again, breathing out, flex. Breathing out, point the toes on the way back. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. And then on this one, breathing in, we're going back, 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 back as far as you can. Keep the body in the middle and breathe out, lift, breathe into lower. So if you can, your leg is slightly back of your body now. Breathe out, lift and lower. Lock the core on all the way through. Alright, so hold up with the core. Keep your body nice and stable. Breathe out, lift and lower. Again, press and lower. Breathe out, press and lower. Breathe out to lift and lower. And again, press and lower. Squeeze to lift and lower. Pressing it away and lower. Two more. Press and lower. One more. And relax. Bring your knees on in. Taking a hold of the top leg. Let's draw back into a quad stretch. Let's take a nice deep breath in there. And as you breathe out, if you can draw back by another centimetre or so. Alright, now coming on up for your side bend. Popping your elbow in underneath your shoulder. Open out your shoulders and your chest. You're getting ready to come up. Breathing out, lifting. And again, on this version again, try and keep your body open and facing forwards. Breathing out to reach up. Arm comes up past your ear into lower. And I'm only stay with that layer, or coming up onto your hand, opening up with your knee, your chest. Pressing the body up into your hand and reaching up past your ear, breathing in as you lower. As you go up, breathing out, we're reaching it over, breathing into lower back down. And again, as you go up, breathing out, reaching it over, breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, let's stretch it up, press it over, breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to press, lift, and lower. Last couple coming up then. Breathing out to reach, into lower. One more time, breathing out with lift, and lower. Alright, now just pull yourself around to a kneeling position. And if we're going to release out the shoulders, if you make the hands push away into a stop sign, and then peel one arm back, follow the arm, and then look back towards your hand, and then bring it back and over, changing sides. arm. It's a slightly different feeling to when you lengthen your fingers away from you. So when we draw the fingers back, okay, it's quite a strong position. It shortens the muscles slightly. Breathing in as you come back. Okay, just using the body in a different way. Breathing out. Breathing in. Last couple here. Breathing out, sending on back. Breathing in and over. One more, sending the arm back. And over. Okay. Now, when you come down onto your forearms, we've got time for the plank. So if you'd like to draw yourself down against the floor, elbows tucked in, spreading your fingers out nice and wide. As you draw forwards here, you can remain on your knees if you would prefer, or if you can, curl the toes, brace the legs and push out into the heels. So looking beyond your fingers, as I say, try not to shorten your neck, and breathing in, breathing out, pulling up so you're not sinking into the back. Deep breath in, out 3, in, out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, in, out 10, in, out 11, in, out 12, in, out 13, in, out 14, in, out 15, in, out 16, in, out 17, in, out 18, in, out 19, and in, out 20. Now just coming back to your knees and coming into pose of the child. So just letting your arms come down by your side and just gently dropping your forehead down and in towards the floor. So letting your shoulders just gently drop down by your ears. Now you can either remain there just with your arms nice and limp, or you can clasp up your fingers, make it a little more dynamic for the shoulder girdle, and send your arms upwards towards the ceiling. Now letting your arms down, slowly unrolling through your spine, and then coming around onto your back. So we're coming into the 100 next, lowering your body back and down. If you need support for your neck today, maybe just pop something back behind your head so it's not completely flat. Bringing your legs upwards, keeping a neutral position over your lower back. If you're okay to lift your head, neck and shoulders, raising up a little. And if you're okay to straighten your legs, pushing away. And then if you're okay to leave your neck, pat the air by your side. Breathing in for about 4, and then breathing out for about 6. Shoulder blades attached to the floor here. Deep breath in, strong breath out. Maybe shut your eyes, go inside, and really find that core center of your body on every single out breath. And we're going 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, bring both of your legs in towards you if you can. Either hold on to your left hamstring or your left shin. And just settle in there for a little stretch for your hips and for your glutes. Just trying to encourage the right knee to open back a little. Okay, now I'm just going to land back down your left foot. Keep your right ankle where it is. And then just let your right foot lean all the way down and fall to the ground. When you get there, the knee might want to draw inwards. If it does, try and use your inner thigh muscles to send it back to the ceiling. Raising your arms above your head, taking hold of your right hand with your left wrist with your left hand. Then pull up with your right arm. So you get that stretch into the latissimus dorsi. It's a little bit of an interesting stretch coming up and around the hips. Alright, then gently coming back on up. Let's change sides. Take the left ankle up against your right knee. Draw both of the legs in if you can. Hold on to either your right hamstring or your right shin. Trying to encourage your left knee to open back a little. And then place it back down on the right foot. And then let your left knee just fall over towards the right. Bring your arms above your head, take a hold of your left wrist with your right hand and encourage your left knee to push back up towards the ceiling. Bring it back to the middle, roll towards one side and bring yourself back up to seated. So my last position today, I'm going to mix two together. So I'm going to work into your rotation work, but then working into spine stretch forwards, which is going to address the postural muscles around the shoulders and the upper back. You might want on this one today to be sat up on something like a cushion or a block. Bringing your arms across your chest here to begin. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, turn your upper body and take a subtle rotation. And then breathing in to draw back. Breathing out, rotate, take a subtle rotation. Breathing in, let's do that again. Breathing out, taking a little rotation. Try and move using your back strength, your abdominal strength. Breathing in to come back. Again, breathing out, a little rotate. And breathing in. And letting your arms go. Breathing in to drop your chin forwards. And breathing out, rounding your back. And drawing your head in as you draw downwards. Breathing in, and then breathing out to pull up through the belly, stepping back up through the vertebrae, and opening your shoulders back at the top. Breathing in again, dropping the chin. Breathing out as if you're peeling your body away from the wall, and drawing all the way down. Breathing in, and then breathing out, pull up through the belly as you unroll, opening all the way back. And then bring your arms across your chest again. This time, breathing in to rotate, and breathing out, take a little bow over your leg. Breathing in to come up, again. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out to take that little bow over your leg. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engage the core to the middle. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out, little bow over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Letting your arms release. Breathing in, draw your chin forwards. Breathing out, let's round the back as we draw the body on forwards. Breathing in, then breathing out to pull up through the belly. Stack back up through the vertebrae. Open the shoulders back at the top. And again, breathing in, draw your chin forwards. Breathing out to round through the back, drawing forwards. Breathing in and breathing out as we come all the way back on up. Chest and shoulders open. And then last bit here, I'm going to take the arms out to extend. Breathing in to turn. Again, do feel free to choose the version that works best for you. Breathing out as we draw over. Breathing in to come on up. Breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine. Breathing in as we turn. Breathing out to draw the body over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. One more set. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out to lengthen over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging with the core. Breathing in, let's turn. Breathing out to draw the body over. Breathing in, coming up. And then breathing out, engaging with the core. Letting your arms down. Alright, bring your legs. Take your right leg to go over the top of your left leg. Either keep your left leg straight or draw it up to the side of you. Draw your left arm in towards your knee, or take a half prayer, or work your fingers beneath your knee, and looking right up over your shoulder. stretching the arms ahead. Take a deep breath in, come on up.